Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the shop. I am super happy and excited to see all of you today. The weather has just been getting nicer and nicer by the day. It's been making it a real joy to work out in the open air. See, if you don't know where I am or you are new to this channel, I am in one of my storage units, and this is where I house part of my full-time online reselling business. Yes, right here in a storage unit. I know what you are thinking. You saw the title of this video, why I'm leaving the reselling industry. And well, quick disclaimer, I am not leaving the reselling industry, but it's a little deeper than that, and I have some thoughts about it and some perspective, and there's a little nuance involved with it that I want to share with you guys in today's video. But first I have to do, well, what I came here for, and that is shipping. So let's knock that out really quick, and then let's have a little discussion. Let's kind of articulate the state of my business and my thoughts on the industry and reselling in general. I think I have some very, very good points to bring up that, well, I don't think you guys are going to want to miss, especially if you're a business owner or a reseller or an entrepreneur. So first, shipping, let's get it done with. Okay, but before I break a sweat and start shipping and lifting all these heavy totes that are filled with inventory, I just want to introduce myself really, really quick. My name is Jacob, and I am a full-time online reseller, primarily on the Poshmark app, and that is where I generate my full-time income. I own a full-time reselling business, and well, this is part of it, as you can see behind me. And I have been using this YouTube channel to document my day-to-day process of me trying to scale my business, trying to turn it into something special. Really, the ethos of this channel is I just want to preach entrepreneurship through the lens of my reselling business. See, what I talk about can translate amongst a whole gamut of different industries. I'm just using my reselling business as an example because that's what I know and that's what I have firsthand in front of me. So if you are an entrepreneur, a business owner, you like to work hard like I do, then I think this is the channel for you. We're building a super, super cool community here of a really smart and entrepreneurial spirited and business-minded people. It's been a really fascinating to listen to everybody's journey and their insights and their perspective on business and entrepreneurship. And well, if you fit into that category and you want to be a part of this channel and this community that we're growing here, jump on it early because I'm not slowing down anytime soon. And the best way to support the channel is to obviously comment and like and subscribe, all the stuff you've heard of before. I don't got to sell you on any of it right now, but yeah, do those things. They're free. I cannot thank you guys enough. The support has been tremendous, and you guys are literally the best, and you keep me motivated and inspired to just keep working hard and turn this business into something special. So let's keep that going. So I had to throw a spiel in there, but all promotion aside and all the jargon, I'm gonna start shipping. I have to gather a bunch of items to ship today. That's really my focus here today, even though I do have some important stuff I want to talk to you guys about. About 30 sales today between last night and this morning, so definitely a good round of sales. I'm gonna go through, get all the inventory, get it all packed up, and then we'll have a little bit of a discussion, and then I think we'll head to the post office. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna throw a little time lapse up of me grabbing all the items, and I suppose let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. Okay, so I am currently in my other storage unit. I just finished up all my shipping for today. I have to run this stuff to the post office, but before I do that, I want to throw the camera up on the tripod and talk about the meat and potatoes of today's video. The concept of leaving the reselling industry. I think this is a very necessary discussion and dialogue, and I have some points I really want to bring up and I'll present to you guys. So let me go grab the tripod and let's jump right into it. So why do I want to talk about this, and what do I really mean by leaving the reselling industry? The topic really started circulating in my mind primarily because of family and friends and, well, some of you guys, and I think it's probably because I've taken a less traditional path in life. I've kind of taken the road less traveled, so to speak. I've been an entrepreneur for pretty much my entire life. I tried college, and I tried the formal route as well, but it never really fit for me. And well, I've had some fair success so far with my reselling business. I own over 11,000 units of inventory right now, and I have stable sales, and my business is growing, and I've been financially independent for quite a while now, but I still get asked a lot, are you going to be doing this forever? Are you going to be reselling forever? Are you going to be an entrepreneur forever? And well, the short answer is yes. There is a little bit more nuance to it, and it's deeper than that, I suppose. And I really kind of want to unpack my entire thought process and my entire long-term plan for you guys, at least as it sits now in this ever-evolving world. So as far as reselling goes, I plan on doing it until, well, it isn't viable anymore. I'm gonna keep on making hay while the sun shines. This is my full-time job, my full-time effort, and I dedicate a big majority of my life to it. And it's been growing, and I've been very happy, and I enjoy doing it. And I think this whole route of reselling is very powerful, and I think it's going to open a ton of doors for me in my journey of life. For whatever reason, this reselling industry, you know, people come and go. People, I think, like to dabble with it, but they don't fully know what it entails. So I see people get into it, and I see people leave it, and I see people take it seriously like I have, and I see people do it on the side, and all that's great. And this industry is fantastic for that. Regardless of the somewhat success and scale of my business or the condition of the industry currently, that is no means to become complacent. See, as entrepreneurs, we always have to adapt and overcome and learn and grow. So again, my short answer to this loaded question is yes, but I mean yes in the terms that I'm always going to be an entrepreneur. If you're curious about my thoughts of the long-term viability of reselling, or it's what the future of reselling is going to look like, well, you don't have to look far, and you don't have to overthink it. I'm very simple conclusions when it comes to stuff like this. I look at a company like, well, Goodwill, that was started in the early 1900s, and well, there's still new Goodwills popping up everywhere, and that's been in business for over 100 years. And my business model isn't that much different from Goodwill's. However, I do pay for my inventory, but it's still a secondhand, you know, clothing business model, but mine is primarily e-commerce. And see, this is the important point, and this is actually what I wanted to talk about in this video, is e-commerce. Think about all the Fortune 500 companies that have come and gone throughout time. You know, what is the formula to their success? Well, again, like the Goodwill example, it's rather simple. See, it's a product or a service that is connected to people. And how did they do that? How did they connect that to people? Well, they did that through sales. And for the longest time, sales has been thought of as a very traditional thing. You know, we all have our interpretation of what a salesman looks like, and you know, like it or not, they are the people that connect products and services to, well, everybody, and they're really the fuel that has, well, provided us with all these great products and all these big companies, and circulated all this money throughout our economy, and allowed us to live prosperous lives and mobility and, well, all this stuff. And you could go down a big rabbit hole of it, and for right or wrong, sales have done that. So now let me bring this up to date a little bit and really paint a very thorough picture for you guys about my entire outlook on life and reselling and business. So I like to look at, well, some of the richest people in our world today. Think of Jeff Bezos, or think of, well, Elon Musk, you know, very famous and absorbently wealthy people. What have they done to amass their wealth and their prosperity? It's simple. It's sales. Now, this is a new shiny modern version of sales. It's e-commerce sales. You know, think about it. We order everything on Amazon nowadays. I do it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do it as well. And who's the head of Amazon? Well, it's Jeff Bezos. And when we order stuff on Amazon, what are we contributing to? Well, it's just e-commerce sales. And now think of Elon Musk, you know, the owner of Tesla. You know, a lot of people think of them as a car company, and well, yes, they are a car company. That is the product that they try to connect to the people. But have you ever been to a Tesla dealership before? There's actually one not too far from where I live, and if you actually go to a Tesla dealership, you'll realize it's unlike any dealership or vehicle lot you have ever been to. They really don't have any vehicles there. If you wanted to go there today and buy a vehicle, I don't believe you actually can. See, when you go there, you actually talk to a salesman who, well, performs e-commerce sales with you. You know, you build out a vehicle and you order it online with a salesman at Tesla. It's a very new age version of selling cars, and it's, well, at the end of the day, it's e-commerce. And I wanted to bring that up because, you know, we think of a traditional salesman as like the sleazy car salesman. But well, now look what old Elon has done. You know, he's making us order cars online now, which is, well, a form of e-commerce. So what am I really trying to say? Well, I'm in the camp and I'm in the school of thought that as consumers, we are just going to do more and more e-commerce shopping. And well, the demand for e-commerce shopping, well, requires more e-commerce sales. And my business right now is just a part of that, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. You know, I'll go back to Goodwill, a company that more resembles my business model. My business model is far from Tesla and Amazon, but I do sell used clothes, and so does Goodwill. I feel like 10 years down the road, it would be naive to think that less e-commerce sales of used and secondhand apparel is going to take place, because I don't believe that to be true. I think more sales of secondhand and used clothing is going to take place 10 years down the road. And who knows, you know, I mean, Goodwill has their own version of a e-commerce site now, and maybe some of these other big thrift store chains, you know, Savers and Arc, maybe they partner with the platform like Poshmark or Mecari or eBay one day, and they perform a majority of their sales through sites like that. You know, the whole e-commerce world is still like the Wild West, and it's so weird to say that, because it's been integrated into our lives pretty handsomely at this point. But I really do think that the future lies in e-commerce, and I don't think I'm that crazy for saying that. So at the end of the day, am I going to be a reseller forever? I mean, probably not. I think things are going to change, and I'll have to adapt, and I probably won't sell used clothes forever. But at the end of the day, I do believe I will be in e-commerce, some salesman, business owner, probably for a very, very long time. And I don't know what that road looks like at this point. Like I said, I'm making hay while the sun shines, and maybe my reselling business just grows and I have a big warehouse operation one day, or maybe I branch out into my own clothing company, or maybe I start selling car parts, or maybe I have no idea what's going to happen. But I will reiterate, I do believe my business and my future lies in e-commerce. So that is kind of what I wanted to talk about today. You know, when people press you with the question like, oh, are you going to be a reseller forever? You know, it really makes you dive deep and think thoroughly about these topics. And I love getting posed with questions like that, because it makes me boil down my stance on a lot of this stuff, and just get really true to myself and my core beliefs and what I believe. And ultimately, if I can execute a majority of those, I believe that sets me on a good path to more success and all that stuff. So yes, that is today's video. I just wanted to kind of document my thoughts on camera today, just to get you guys thinking, you know, because the more we can think as a society, I believe the better outcome for all of us, you know. Then well, again, I could be wrong, could be right, don't know, but for what it's worth, I'll put it on video for you guys to enjoy. So that's today's video. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Let's head to the post office, drop this stuff off, and then well, I'll say goodbye right now, because I'll probably just cut the video then. So until the next video, be good to one another, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.